Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do not leave without subscribing and pressing the notification bell. Leave a cute comment and don't forget to like the video. And if you're returning subby, thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. So as you guys can see by the title of the video, this is going to be a little bit of a serious video. I'm mainly going to be talking about boundaries, how to create boundaries with people, most importantly. Firstly, let's get the idea of what is a boundary. So for me, a boundary is an imaginary line that separates me from you. It's a line that separates my physical space, my feelings, my needs, and responsibilities from others. What are boundaries meant for? Boundaries are meant to protect me, never to harm the next person, never to harm you or anyone else, just to protect me. Like I said, my feelings and all of that. And they're also meant to kind of show you how to treat me, show the next person how to treat you and where to put you. So where do you actually start in terms of creating boundaries? You need to know firstly what your boundaries are. Write down all the things that you deem as unacceptable behavior that you don't agree with, the times that you felt like this is not okay. I don't know what this is, but I don't feel lekker about it. Most importantly, what you need to write down is where you learned a crippling lesson. Like, when you did something for someone, but they didn't deserve it. A lesson like that, you want to write down, okay, I allowed this with this particular situation, and this was the outcome of the things that I allowed, and I'm actually not okay with what I allowed. Writing them down kind of gives you a direction, an idea of what is not okay with you and what is okay with you. One thing that is part of creating boundaries is learning how to say no. Someone said, I think it's Guguletu Nyanzumba. Yeah, I watched a video and she said that no is a sentence. You do not have to back it up with any facts. You do not have to back it up with any reasoning or explanation. No is just no. And when you get comfortable in saying no with the things that make you uncomfortable, then you know that you've reached somewhere. You've done something. But if you find it difficult saying no, this is how I learned. So I started writing down the ways which I handled something. Like if I said yes in a situation where I could have said no, then I write down the situation. I write down what was wrong with that situation that made me feel conflicted. Basically, I had a no and a yes, but I was leaning more towards the no. Why? What is the reason? What is the reason why I said yes, and what is the reason why I said no? How you handle when saying the no, because people take yes very well. Like, give me all the yeses. Yes, yes, yes. They bask in your yes. They are happy. Yes. But whenever you say no, you are met with such animosity and a hostile environment. It's like, why do you say no? Why do you feel the need to say no? You get attacked for saying no, but never attacked when you're saying yes. So how you handle saying no is quite important. Always try and be polite when you say no. I'm not saying like no friend, I don't want to go out with you. Yeah, not like that. It's just the use of words and just being kind. If a friend asks you out, like, let's go to the club, whatever, and you don't feel like it, you're not okay to go, or financially you're not okay, just talk about it. Talk about it with the person. Just be like, listen, I care about you, and I appreciate you being in my life. I just can't come out with you, but be safe and have so much fun. You see what I did there? You didn't have to explain yourself. You didn't have to You didn't necessarily have to explain why you're not coming, but also you did say no. Whenever, in any situation, whenever you are mentioning something, start it with something good. When you're mentioning something bad or just not okay, start with something good. Like, I love you, I care about you, I'm grateful for your friendship. I just don't agree with this. It made me feel like this, so I don't agree with it. Why is it particularly difficult to say no and to form boundaries? It's because we don't want to burn bridges. We feel that if I'm mean to this person, then I can never go back to them when I need help. If I don't help this person out right now, who's to say tomorrow I won't need them to help me? So, we're always thinking about scenarios that might not even happen. Who's to say that that bridge that you're not trying to burn will be there when you need it? It's so easy to help people. Trust me, I'm the most helpful person ever. I'm very, yeah. So whenever I do that, I do it with the mindset that this is what God would want me to do. This is me being used, because I constantly pray that God, please use me for your children, and bless those who allow themselves to be used by you for me, because I believe that that is a thing. So I always do that with that mindset that I'm being a blessing to someone else, I'm holding someone else. God is using me to help this person, so I cannot say no. It's a bit tricky, it's a bit tricky. Sometimes it's not the case, but yeah, that's a whole new topic. But yeah, sometimes I do it with the intention of not burning a bridge, like I do want to say no, I don't feel like it, but what is this person gonna say? What are they gonna think? How's this gonna affect our friendship, our relationship, blah 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 blah. And then I end up in shizzes, I get into difficult shizzes. Then it's like, you shouldn't have. But then when I look at it in the long run, I try and go back to that person that I've helped before, and I'm like, please help me out. They're like, oh no, sorry, can't. Protect my mental health, protect my space. They know very well how to protect their spaces. Don't do things with the impression that I'm building a bridge and I'm going to be able to use it later. You might not. That's just reality, and that's okay. Another reason would be like, blackmail guys, things like blood is thicker than water. Hey, I've been riding with you, I've been your day one. I don't care. I mean, I care to a certain extent, but I don't care. I feel like, blood is thicker than water, but where were you when 1, 2, 3, and 4, blood wasn't thick that time. It wasn't thick that time. Or when I think about, day one, you were my day one when I had guap. You were my day one when I was happy. Now I'm going through the mud, I'm in shizzes, and day one, where are you? Where you at? So I keep in mind those things. And this wasn't the person that I was, but now I am, because it's been necessary. Because I have given people trillion opportunities to fix things with me. I've given them chances to better themselves, but people always fail me. I think there's only a few people that I can say that, these are my day ones, and these are the people that I can trust and ride with, But other than that, listen, I don't care. I will do for you what feels right, what feels okay with me. I will be there when I have the availability to do so. But if I don't, I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm not. It's just, I'm protecting my peace also. Last thing could be that we want to be remembered for the good and never the bad. I know that I'm very, 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 very much aware of this. I have had people treat me really badly, whether in a relationship, a friendship, or whatever. Just people not treat me good, and I don't return. Like, you know the saying that says don't fight fire with fire? Yeah, I never fought back, let alone pick up fire. Like, I never fought back. And I always thought to myself, you know what, it's okay, because they're gonna remember me one day for being the person that didn't do them dirty, for being the person that stayed true in this whole situation. And that has really messed me up. It has messed me up so much, because people don't care. People don't care. They will do whatever. And yeah, you want to stay true to yourself, because you're like, I'm not the fighting type, I'm not the crazy type, I'm not gonna burn his tires and bust the windows. But yeah, I have let a lot of things slide because I wanted to be viewed as the good person. I've done things way after people have hurt me, just so I can appear as a good person. I've had situations where someone did me wrong, I didn't say anything, I didn't build a boundary, nothing. I let them get away with it, basically. And then I did one small thing wrong to them, and they were like, boom, you know, they were just ready with them things. So that taught me that, you know what, yes, you're not the fighting type, not the arguing type, but you need to be confrontational. You need to put things on the table. Just be like, listen, you did this, I did not appreciate it, I didn't like it, I do care about you, I appreciate your friendship and the relationship or whatever you are in my life, but this is not okay, and this is where my boundary lies. So you do this again, we are danzos, right? Yeah, so that they don't feel like they're on a pedestal now when you do something small that's wrong. You know, they don't get on that high horse and then be like, yeah, things like that. I think it is difficult, but it is also doable. Like, setting boundaries is very much doable. It's important to keep enforcing your boundaries, because that protects you from a lot of situationships, from a lot of things that you don't want to deal with. Before I close this video, this is the most important thing. The most important, if you had to take one thing from this video, identify the common denominator. Remove the denominator and dominate. That's all I have, guys. Remember to identify the denominator, what the problem is, you know, remove the problem and live your best lives, you know. But if you can't, if you can't remove the denominator, work around kind of like accepting. If you have a threat that you cannot remove or avoid, then mitigate, learn how to work around it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. It's been real. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video on your socials, guys, please. And tell your friends and your families and everybody that you love to come and love me on this YouTube space. Anyway, guys, from Michelle Boo with love. Bye.